Still drinking beer. A shit ton of them. I just finished off 2 of them. I'm having a fucking fabulous time. I'm not even fucking liking it. I don't like it. Please kill me now. But hell, we're gonna have a wonderful time. Welcome to the Crazy J Show. I'm your host, Crazy J. And I'm shitty volume. Lovely. Apple copy. Now that's the shit. Alright, let's start the game. Woo! Yes! I'm excited, I actually like it. Continue Shadow Cabinet. Shadow Cabinet. Cabinet. Bill Cosby. I have no life. Yeah, but one of my videos got copyrighted claimed. Yeah, it was that one with the GTA when I was just driving that tank for the first time. Yep, my favorite tank. Fuck you, AC/DC motherfuckers. Take my shit. Hell, I don't mind. It's fucking kind of funny though. An actual famous person considered my shit good.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Why is it loading? Why is it loading? I don't know why it's loading. Why the fuck is it loading? I'm scared. Help me. Quarantine. One shall enter or leave quarantine area without written. Alright. Here we go. No one shall enter or leave quarantine area without written permission of the local health authorization or authority. No person except an authorized employee of the health district shall alter, destroy, or move this card. Anyone violating this regulation will be fined. You know what? Just shoot him in the head. There's already vampires in this world. Fuck. Shoot him in the head. Prevent disease. Careless spitting, sneezing, coughing, spread influence, spread by droplets sprayed from nose and throat. Do not cough in public.
It's locked, all right.
I'm supposed to go that way, but it's kind of concealed. I thought that, like, permission slip that bitch gave me allows me to get into areas that involve dick. Hello there.
No! Fuck, it's fast!
Yeah, vampire scum. Of course, then again, I'm a vampire, so I might be a little bit insane. Bacon. Hello. I'm just gonna butcher you. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Good trigger part. Ooh. Damn, those vampires really have some good shit on them. Like that. Finsbury. Peter.
Die!
Don't worry. Let me do this to you. Oh yeah, cut that bacon. Cut that bacon real quick. Alright, what was this? Finsbury Theater. Manager? No.
Send you back in the fucking grave!
Oh, it's one of those big guys. Hi, big guy. Hey, Frankenstein. You're gonna die here, and I'm gonna take your money. Thank you. You're such a good person. I'm just gonna mug you now. Search that. Yeah, bullets. Yeah, bullets. I don't need to go that way, but I need to go that way there. Now I know what's over here. Big guy, 24/7, asshole. What? Wait, I see treasure. I see treasure. Treasure. Yeah. Aluminum powder, aluminum shard.
Get them weapons ready! We have something!
Treasure. Alright, so it's more this way, right? This place is really hard to fucking travel and traverse through. So I need to travel. If I go that way, I can probably, if I go straight and then kind of curve right here, probably get over there for that. What was one of those big guys? Hello, Doug. Oh, yo, rascally devil, aren't you? Oh, I just want to cut you up. I just want to eat your flesh so wine. Pour me up a glass of wine and forget I even cried. So, down this way. Yes, indeed. I'm going down. Fuck this shit. I might as well just say fuck you.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, alright? Now piss off. I'm ready for whatever.
Goodbye, young man. How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, alright? Now piss off.
Goodbye, young man.
Not meant to. Thank you. Stop doing that.
I have this thirst for blood. This is
As much blood as I can
despicable.
before we do this, because I might need to fight a boss. I don't know if I'm going to be fighting a boss. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to
cannot enter.
How would they expect me to enter? Alright. Fuck. Darn it.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Alright, so this route right here, closed off. But this route all the way over here. So if I go straight down this way. Turn this way and this way. Something's upstairs making a lot of noise. Seems like, what's her name? What? Turn? She turned. That's why she went missing. She turned into one of those. I made the wrong choice. so that fucking area is closed off. I need to go over and check on Dr. Swansea, I guess.
As long as you have the money. When science fails you, this elixir...
I'm so sorry.
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the exact same question, Mr. Doctor. Now leave me alone.
How is the sanitary situation in Whitechapel?
Terrible, to say the least. Maybe now you understand the importance of Dorothea's work here. But you never cared, did you?
That's quite an accusation.
Stop pretending, Mr. Doctor. All you wanted was to confront Dorothea. You never intended to help Whitechapel's people.
There isn't just one way to help Whitechapel.
Your way seems to attract sorrow and despair, Mr. Doctor. Your kind of care is not what Whitechapel needs.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She...
I heard what happened to Nurse Crane. How do you feel, Mr. Petrescu?
Everything was going well until you arrived. Dorothea helped people and will be sorely missed.
I regret it too. I wish she'd continued working at the Pembroke Hospital. She was a good nurse.
So you put an end to the operation. Did you put an end to Dorothea as well?
You seem to have a lot on your chest, sir. What's wrong?
I heard you are a famous surgeon. Tell me, what did you do to Dorothea? She was so bright, so clever. Then you made her an empty shell.
I didn't use drugs or medical trickery, Mr. Petrescu. All I did was talk to Nurse Crane. I promise you.
But what happened to her then? After you left, she did not even recognize me. Then she got careless and sick, and I had to flee.
Yeah, I think...
What do you plan to do now that Nurse Crane
I fucked up because I
I'm not
made
sure.
Dorothea.
Strange men came to see me
Dorothea
after
Crane.
Dorothea's death, with
Forget
strange weapons
everything,
and very
including her
odd
own life.
stories.
And that kind of made her into
What
a
kind of stories?
that
Stories
thing.
all
That
Romanian
thing.
children know. It was as if I was home again. Vampires, Mr. Doctor. Vampires.
You believe them? Aren't you too old to hold a weapon or listen to scary stories?
Yes, I am old and alone and will die soon, but if these stories are true, maybe I have found myself another cause.
Are you living on the streets, Mr. Petrescu?
And why not? Those who believe they'll be safe behind walls are blind.
What about your house?
My house is always open to any poor soul needing a roof. All my work here is lost now that Dorothea is gone, thanks to you.
Why are you so aggressive?
I remember the night you came here and convinced me to open my door to you, sir. I'd like to punch you right on your chops.
Wow,
Goodbye,
I really fucked up.
Good evening, Xiaoshu.
晚上好, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
My only relief is that my Matthew died before seeing the madness that approaches. I'm afraid we won't survive this trial, Dr. Reed.
What are you doing with your time, now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to help the poor and sick of the neighborhood by handing out medicine.
That's very charitable of you. But why do it at night?
I've noticed that the most desperate people tend to go out after dark. Hence my presence, to help them when I can.
Giving out medicine? How can you afford to do that?
I am a rich widow, Dr. Reed. My departed husband left me enough money to last the rest of my life. I can spend some on those who don't have any.
Why don't you move to a better neighborhood?
I thought about it, I confess. To go back to the same empty home every day still hurts me a lot.
Why stay here then?
I am a woman of habit, Dr. Reed. And for now, I am happier being useful in a familiar place than I would be anywhere else.
How do you feel now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to follow your advice, sir. I won't forget the dead, but my efforts will be for the living.
Do be careful. These streets can be as dangerous as that terrible place where we first met.
That's true. And maybe it's the best reason to help people around here.
Do you still think about your departed husband? I know what you...
Maybe that...
Goodbye.
Fuck. Keep fucking up. Gotta check on my fucking boss. Let's see if he's doing good.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
It's locked, all right. So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Have you any recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Nobody dares to enter the dispensary now. Rumors say the nurse has gone mad.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my blunt...
Why should I?
This place is awful, I agree. But does that not mean your situation can only improve?
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Goodbye, young.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
You again? What do you want this time?
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Do you have any regret?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
How is the sound?
I'm not easily scared, but crazy killers and armed patrols are lurking about. My son's right about this place.
Goodbye.
Fancy buying something, sir?
How are the current conditions in Whitechapel?
When there's more people outside at night than during the day, then you've got to start to worry.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Right then.
Alright,
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
How are the conditions?
When I think about all the people who died trying to reach England, it seems we escaped a war just to die on foreign shores, hated by all.
Goodbye.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
How are conditions in White?
I always thought it was my role to reveal what really happens in these forgotten parts of London.
And you're not sure anymore?
Emptied coffees, cannibalism, walking dead. I'm trying to report the truth about what's going on, but no one believes it anymore.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I fucked up real bad.
This is not the place for you, sir. Die, leech!
This is despicable.
I need a good handle part. And what about this one?
There's one of them! Murderous bosses!
Oh, come on! Blue screened, really?